Hi, my name is Elizabeth Ciordia, and it's October 6, 2024, and we are currently in week 5 of Biology 240, Anatomy and Physiology 2. And we're discussing the respiratory system this week. I do have a little card here with the areas I need to point out. And I'm going to start pointing out some of the areas here on the pig. So we have this area here. It's pretty hard and noticeable. It's big. That would be our larynx. And then this tube that goes all the way down, and you see all these little coils or ridges, that's our trachea. And then we have the thymus gland on this side, and on this side, I think the last time I cut my thyroid gland, I think this is part of it here, but usually it goes over the trachea, and then we have the thymus on the sides. And then I'm gonna move the heart. It's kind of hard to see, but you can feel it. You can feel the right bronchi on this side, and then on this side, on the left side, you can feel the left bronchi. And then let's go to the lobes. So on the right side, we have 3 lobes. This would be our superior lobe, our middle lobe, and then our inferior lobe. And then on the left side, and I'm using the stick to point it out, I just got to move the heart out of the way. This one here would be our superior lobe, and this would be the inferior lobe down here. And then if I push the heart up, you can see the diaphragm right here. It looks like another lobe and it's floppy. That's our diaphragm here. And then the hilus of the lung, let me move the heart, is right up here. And it moves right down, all the way down past the bronchi. And it's like the root of our lungs. And then if we go to the lobes, so we have the lobe here. So we have 2 pleura spaces in our lobe. So there's one here, and that would be the visceral pleura, right up here. And closer to the edge right here of the lobe, that would be the parietal pleura. And the disease I chose to discuss today is emphysema. It's a respiratory disease that affects the lungs. The main cause of it is smoking. There are other causes such as exposure to certain chemicals and also air pollution, but the main cause is smoking. Some of the anatomical and physiological changes that happen with this disease is that it causes damage to the lung tissues and alveoli, which are like little tiny air sacs. And over time, it causes severe damage to these air sacs called alveoli. It weakens their walls. So then it starts to create these ruptures in the air sacs, and it then creates these big air pockets instead of small, normal-sized ones. And then it causes air to be trapped in these damaged tissues. So it stops fresh oxygen from easily moving into our bloodstream. So then it makes it hard to breathe or stay properly oxygenated. People who have this disease have severe shortness of breath. And some people even have to be on supplemental oxygen all the time, or they can only walk like a certain amount of steps, and then they get tired because they're not getting all the oxygen and they need to take breaks because of that shortness of breath. Thank you.